Nope, there we go. We're live.
There it is.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. We're in. Look at that. 100th episode. Hey, guys. Welcome. It's
Hello.
Rivals of Waterdeep, episode 100, the season 10 finale. We're here. We did it. Oh, y'all lived through this season so far. Please make it through this episode on my
So far. So
you know, and I think this episode y'all can do it
That's
as well.
concerning, Masood.
It's like, isn't that about you?
Here's the thing. If I create a TPK on like an episode of Rivals, then that'll never have happened before. And what a great way to commemorate the 100th episode.
Get out.
But also, if y'all win, that's great
please.
too. You know, it's a win-win either way for me as the GM. Also, hey, y'all, I'm the GM. Let's go around. Let's do our introductions. Tell the folks who you are, who you play, your pronouns. And we're kicking it off with Tanya.
Hey, y'all. I'm Tanya, Cypher of Tyr. I play Selise Storio, your fallen paladin / blood hunter. Both Selise's pronouns and mine are she, her.
Coming up next, we got Shareef.
Hey, I'm Shareef, and I play Shaka, Tiefling, Celestial Warlock, he, him for both of us, and I have backup characters because I don't trust Masood.
That's the reaction I was hoping for, and all of them will also fail today. No, moving right along, Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian, Urban Bohemian. I play Virgil, the Aasimar Sorcerer. Both our pronouns are he, him, and I may use physical dice on which I have painted all 20s now. Thanks a lot, Masood.
Okay. I may have to verify that and see what was underneath. Just like do a little scrap of your
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm using dice I made. They will not fail me.
And then up next, we've got Eugenio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio, I'm DM Jezzy, I am playing our Tiefling Phantom Rogue Kent. Both of us use he, him pronouns. And now I feel like I should have a backup character, so...
Oh, no. Nothing. I promised everyone that nothing would happen to Kent. I made that promise. Nothing would happen to Kent.
Why nothing happens to him, but nothing happens to... Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
They've got different rules with different Eldritch gods.
Jokes.
You know what I mean?
Many bad jokes all trying to come out at once, and I'm not gonna.
Moving along, we've got LaTia.
Yeah, moving right along.
Hey, everybody. I don't really understand what this place is. There's a lot of weird things that are moving. And no, I'm LaTia. It's a bird onesie, y'all. Come on. Elephant, narwhal. What are we talking about here? I'm LaTia, and I will be cosplaying and also really actually playing Dahani, your Aarakocra monk, whose pronouns along with mine are she, her.
Heck. Yeah, and then last but not least, that leaves me. Hey, I'm Masood Haque. I'm your GM for this season. It has been my honor and my privilege making these Sundays something that you dread and look forward to. It's a nice feeling I get to have. It's been such a blast. You can catch up on what's been going on our podcast to see what you've been missed. But you know, we got to thank the folks who allow us to be here every week. So, Shareef, would you please be so kind as hit us with those sweet ad reads?
Yes, episode 100 of ad reads, y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
I forgot when we started the document because we used to like freestyle the ads, and it did not. It was not.
Those ads are the bane of my existence. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But let's start out with D&D Beyond, who has been here since the beginning, y'all.
Heck yeah.
So special shout out to them for sure. All our digital character sheets, access to source books, creating NPCs on the fly, looking up spells, all that good stuff. Check them out at dndbeyond.com. If you're in the chat during our live show, there will be a giveaway. So make sure to be on the lookout for that code word to get enter the raffle. Must be present to win. If you're not in the live show, if you're listening to the podcast or the VOD, then check us out at twitch.tv/Rivals of Waterdeep, Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern. Of course, we'll be off for a couple of weeks because we'll be if we have another season, we'll be off in between seasons.
Be in therapy for what Masood has done to us.
Yeah.
I need a lot of brunches after this. I tell you.
Exactly. When D&D isn't your therapy, it's brunch.
Exactly.
Exactly. I don't know if D&D Beyond provides brunch with the
Or therapy.
but you know what?
D&D Beyond brunch. Oh,
Yo,
baby.
If you go to brunch and you show your waiter a character sheet, there's a small chance that they might be like, "Yo, you're so awesome!" Like,
Very
what promises are you
very,
making?
very small. Also, can we please go to brunch together? Because if that's happened to you,
This is official. This is official.
I love it.
All right. Our dice trays and vaults are provided by Wyrmwood, WYRM Woods. Make sure to go to Wyrmwood Gaming .com. And if you use the code Rivals, you get free domestic shipping. And if you're at brunch and you show somebody something that like you got like a row of dice on your desk, right next to your eggs and your sausage and your mimosa, that also might be either a real good look or a real bad look. I think it'll be a real good look, but try it and see. Speaking of dice, we are sponsored by Die Hard Dice. Check them out at dieharddice.com. Use the code Rivals for 10% off of your dice there. And if you like minis in your campaign, Eldritch Foundry is the place to be. Check them out at eldritch-foundry.com. Use the code Rivals D&D for 10% off. Stormcrow, if you want some cool shirts and mugs, and
I got hot coffee.
Brian is grabbing something.
I want all the things I've just seen on screen. Yes, that fan. But this mug, so it's hot. It's hot stuff in the mug now.
It's hot, so it says caffeine activated. And there's a little thing. And the other side it says hot beverage warning, and it's very, very nice.
I do love the initiative fan that Tanya is showing up to as well.
I thought it appropriate because of Masood.
What?
Wow.
That is
I don't understand
awesome.
where all the slander comes from.
It's not slander if it's true, and it's true.
Yeah. So go to shop.stormcrow.com if you want some of that stuff, and use the code Rivals for 15% off. If you want to sound so silky smooth like the Rivals crew, check out Blue Microphones, crew.bluemic.com/rivals. Get you some good audio shenanigans there, and if you make a purchase at that link, we will get some credit for that. So make sure to use that link if you're purchasing from stuff. If you like your video games, those digital games, those newfangled things that have bits and bytes and pixels on the screen, we are now partnered with Idle Champions by Codename Entertainment. It's out on every device imaginable. Shaka and Selise are in the game. There might be more rivals coming soon as well. And if you're in the live chat and you type !code, you can get this week's code for a free Electrum chest to get you some gear to gear up. And our newest partner, Warriors of Waterdeep, another video game. Type I don't know why I'm saying that. I love
Please
it.
Stop.
It's doing it.
Is it because I'm about to be a dad?
No, I mean, you're gonna have to explain the history soon.
You're getting your dad energy. You are getting your dad energy.
So I'm saying, stop playing the hologram virtual, like whatever's gonna be.
That Oculus 3500 off.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Get like out of the danger room, or the
now I want a danger room.
No.
So type !wow gems, WOW gems to get free gems in game every week with our link, or type in !OSWOW to download and install it on your mobile device. So that's our ads.
Heck yeah, and they, like always, are oh so sweet. And now, I believe, according to my notes, we've done introductions, we've done ad reads. That means our whoosh captain, LaTia, take us to what we need to do.
This is a big whoosh. Oh, man.
It's a huge whoosh. I got wings for this whoosh.
Do we have, I mean, is there like, do we have to Super Saiyan up to this? Is there like a build up? Do we have to like,
for folks
like, do we have to do the whole like thing for the whoosh, or like, this is a lot?
No, this is a build up 100 episodes in the making.
Exactly.
So I think we are about as charged up for this as we can be. All right, everybody. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
Whoosh.
Heck yeah. And it goes in
fill
the
it
chat.
up.
Perfect.
Ooh,
See, that's the
nice.
energy that we were waiting on. That's what we needed. Perfect. Well, without ado, let's jump right back in. What happened previously on Rivals of Waterdeep, y'all?
I won, and we lived happily ever after.
You took our home.
I think so.
You took our home. We're dealing with the consequences of my actions.
And we went to hell again for some of us.
It's a recurring theme, consequences of our actions. How dare you?
How do they, what is that? Is that a thing that seems to be happening constantly? I don't know.
I was genuinely ready for someone to start this recap with, well, so some of us went to Nightstone.
That's later.
It all started when?
It all started when.
Record scratch. And Gazrick is still missing.
Gazrick is
No, we know where Gazrick is. Well, we know what happened to Gazrick, not where he is.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have found out that when like our Neo was like, you didn't even check your friends. Like you didn't even check your friends. That we got a gooper. We got another gooper.
Gooper back.
Right?
Who would check that? He came in, asked for his hat, made some disgusting food in the kitchen. I mean, it was pretty accurate.
How were we supposed to know anything otherwise?
Maybe in the perception check. Just a guess.
No.
But
No.
But I think that's basically, I think, covers it, right? Y'all got back from the ritual, having retrieved this golden dragon egg.
Right, and the Bjorn.
We have
With the egg Bjorn, yeah.
Yep.
Egg Bjorn. And as you're all making it back, you arrive to a scene where Barry, the local sort of, let's say, adventurous entrepreneur, was describing to you the scene that occurred. You had your buddy Arher sort of roll up. Arher Langolan arrived to talk about what had occurred with his bodyguard, his assistant Eric, and then, lo and behold, the person that you now have all known for a while being behind the strings, pulling everything that was going against you all, Omen Dran arrived and illuminated some interesting information. The fact that Eric was a doppelganger that, much like you guys, Arher never bothered to really check if it was their body, just kind of assumed, and also in that general level of trust, signed a lot of papers that were put in front of him from Eric, including transferring over representativeship of the South Ward to no longer the Langolan family, but in fact Acquisitions Incorporated. There's a deadline that is currently in process, trying to sort of move forward in this effort to destroy the manor's, rather just fill the pit, or the manor used to be, primarily starting with closing that hole to Avernus. But before Omen could get really started on their plan, you all leapt into action. I believe Selise tried to successfully kick them into the crater, but they caught themselves before going in and used some sort of device to either misty step, teleport, something, vanish from your view. Upon moving closer to the portal, you all saw, in fact, that Trollskull Manor did not destroy itself, did not vanish, but rather moved through the portal into Avernus. And that's where y'all went, crossing over, experiencing the hellscape for the first time for some of you all, and for others, enjoying kind of being back in an acrid environment. Upon its arrival, you rolled up to the edge, perhaps a precipice of a cliff, where you saw Trollskull Manor mounted. Behind it, a rolling, rumbling bunch of clouds with red lightning crisscrossing through it, and a dark shadow figure moving within. But as the lightning flashed and the thunder crashed, you all were able to look down and see in front of Trollskull Manor, in its new address, were Duo, Brian, and a doppelganger Gazrick. And on that, I think we'll pick up.
Oh no.
So,
that's where we stop. That means we start having to make choices. Oh no.
I was hoping this recap would just keep going until a happy ever after, right?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
I think we should say, though, Arher stayed behind to gather troops and rally defenses on your behalf.
Our endgame defense.
Was calling on all your helpers, all the folks that you could reach out to, the Malstrimber family, talking to even the Castellanders now because Waltaire was there, reaching out to the full family because you guys made a good impression based on the full Stroming.
Downing that full Stroming.
Heck yeah.
Reached out to
Also,
Zephyr, right?
Yeah,
Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, this is just like a bit of clarification because now there's something that I'm not entirely sure of.
Sure.
Was Troll Skull Manor moved or did it move itself?
Did Barry who was was Barry the one who kind of
he saw the whole thing happen?
Right.
But was anybody involved in the moving process, or is Troll Skull Manor sentient and we've never known?
Are we in a
shit's
Ghibli
going
film?
down? I'm out.
No, I thought I remember Omen saying like only powerful magic can do this. So I was under the impression that he moved it. Now, like I don't know if
or that
what
he
you're
was
saying
aware
is,
of powerful.
What you're saying is that
magic
Troll
moving.
Skull is not only sentient but a powerful wizard.
Yeah. Troll Skull itself.
Cool.
it's just like a wizard that's
that
like
great wizard
cosplaying
Troll Skull.
in like a house.
I-
House suit on.
Great.
You know what? I didn't agree to this.
And
Well,
yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say we should probably go over there and help our friends.
I think that's a good
how much of the distance like we can see Duo and Brian and Doppelgazrick clearly. So how far away?
It's about 150 feet. They're a bit away, but you can see them where they stand. You've reached the top of the cliff and sort of crossed it and saw before, as you were climbing it, you saw like the top of Troll Skull. You knew it was there from the portal, but as you really like got up to it, you saw the actual front and the full scene.
Feet.
Say what?
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were closer because we saw like half of Gazrick's. We saw like
150.
100
That's a from
Okay.
50 yards away. I think you could see
All right.
half a face. Yeah,
Got it.
You sure?
I think
What?
so.
I mean, yes, I agree with you, but also, what a sentence.
Raka has his,
Right.
his
All right.
glasses on.
His glasses starts
I guess-
magnifying them.
I guess Selise got the Waterdeep LASIK special.
You know what it is here? There's not really a lot of stuff in the air besides just smog sometimes. So when it's not there, you can see pretty far. I can't explain it, but
Can we assume that since we can see them, they can see us?
yeah, I think that's a perfect thing. The way also you see
Or have
that
seen
this doppelganger looks at you all and
Uh-huh.
turns and begins to book it towards the manor, trying to get inside.
Oh, for heaven's
Oh,
sake,
no.
let's go.
Yeah.
Aren't we going to try to stop him?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, let's go to him, not
Oh.
Yeah,
not
let's
leave
go.
him.
No.
Yeah,
This is not-
You know what? It's too hot
Advance,
here
not
right
retreat.
now.
One doppelganger? Actually, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I don't only want to go to him. I want to like get there as like fast as possible. So I actually
Same.
want to misty step toward them.
Mhm.
I don't think I have 100 feet, but I could at least
No.
get there.
No, we don't.
Misty Step is 30 feet?
Yeah.
It's an instant 30 feet, so it's faster than walking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to like, so I know we're not in like combat or anything, but I do have I have Misty Step as a bonus action, so I like to dash and then Misty Step.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So within your
Very
so
cool.
you dash up 60 feet in Misty Step, and he's already begun moving. So you close distance. You're now within like 30 feet of him as he is running up the stairs, gets his hand on the handle. Does anyone else want to do anything in this moment?
We're all like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'll Misty Step as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So we just see the troops just like all one moment 100 feet away, boom, 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 start appearing. Does Tahani just like fly to the step of the wind? Like, is it a?
Yeah.
I don't even know that you need to. You're so
Right,
fast
like,
anyway.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's like so like seven. I can fly 75 feet as an action. Like I mean, as like my regular movement. So I don't even have to step of the wind. I can get there if I dash.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I'm doubling the distance of Misty Step. using a sorcery thing. I'm like, yeah, it's going.
Oh,
We're just
nice.
Just
Gosh,
going.
we're so bad.
And I'm
Yeah.
bonus action and action dashing, so I'm getting. I'm
all
getting
running.
90
This is
feet
a
in the round.
hell no.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love this.
He's going to be able to get in the door, but you're going to be right behind him. The way that like it's sort of closing distance on him.
This really
Shareef,
is endgame.
Yeah, Shaka, you
Well,
had
just
the
running.
baby Bjorn, right, with the dragon egg in it.
Wait,
know I
didn't the
had it
dragon egg go up?
First.
It was being pulled towards the clouds, and Shareef had sort of
Yeah.
held it down. And in doing so, I'm going to ask you here as you're running towards, you're at the front of it. It starts to pull and almost come a little bit loose out of the Bjorn. You can make a check to like try to grab it and like hold it down. It won't be
Yes.
difficult, or you could try to like beat it and get to the door. And
No,
so we'll see what the
no,
roll
I
is
definitely
at.
want to hold. I
Okay.
definitely want to make sure I forgot I had.
Yeah,
I probably
no.
wouldn't have ran.
Go for it.
But hey, let's do it.
You can a dexterity
right,
saving throw or a sleight of hand check, whatever you think is more appropriate in this moment.
Yeah.
Or if you've got mage hand as a cantrip and you like you like
I do have
consciously use
mage
it.
hand.
You
Yes,
you
have
can
mage
also
hand.
do that if you want to like consciously like
Yes.
keep some sort of pressure
let
on
me-
it in place. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll like cast a very comforting mage hand. A
Yeah.
very like comforting mage hand.
Rocking
Oh.
gently.
Just
And so as you pull up and you move, you would have gotten a chance, but this moment sort of takes you back as you feel its pull. And he runs in, closes the door before you all, as you all one by one pull it open and filter into the main hall of Trollskull Manor. Inside, you see Trollskull Manor in the semi-same state that it was before, except for clear signs of struggle. Whatever happened to Duo and Brian began here and ended out front. And as you look around, sort of taking in the scene, you see the doppelganger that you were chasing in front of you start to back up slowly, when all of a sudden he begins to split in half as if cut by something else.
No.
Like
Excited.
split,
Like, does it
like down
I
the
hate
middle?
it.
Exactly down the middle.
Like an active or so it seemed like it was by their own will that this happened.
As you're looking at the puddles that are growing still,
Oh, they're like Power Ranger putties.
Oh. Okay.
The Power Ranger putties.
the Power Ranger putties.
Don't like
Imagine
it.
not.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Do we see anything that has sliced him, or is he just?
Make a perception check if you all wanted it in that moment to try and see.
I will do that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Mm.
You said perception?
12.
Yeah.
7.
Let's see.
I should also pull up the chat log as well on my end. I've got
It's a
everything else.
9.
17.
17. Okay, so the highest is a dirty 20 right now, though. Yes.
Yes.
So I think, I like that this is coming from you two as well, Virgil. As you're stepping in the space, looking at everything that happened, you catch it not because of what happened to the actual doppelganger in front of you, but rather the way the wind moved around what is nothing other than a greatsword moving incredibly fast. The wind, the way it shifted, split this thing in two. You also realize in this moment, as you're looking around this place, that there are some parts of Trollskull Manor around the corner that are completely reflective. Every part of it is as if it was chrome. Up the hallway and down the steps, you look and you see your home just as if like that SpongeBob episode where it's a future and everything is chrome. That's exactly what it looks like.
So mirror or ice? Like mirror? Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Was it possible like so Virgil basically saw a great sword do and it wasn't even was it the force from the great sword that did the whole
It was the greatsword moved so fast and then the wind came through it afterwards, and that's what actually split the
Okay, is it possible? Can either of us actually sort of trace back, since we kind of know greatsword? Like, can we trace back? Like, is it in the handle of someone friendly?
Yeah. As you look to trace back the handle, trying to see in the darkness if there was what moved it.
Wow, and then he takes the sip.
No, this is not okay.
Trust me, it's
Awful
worth
sip.
it.
It better
You
be.
hear a voice
Oh no!
begin to ring out throughout Trollskull Manor. Oh, look at them. Oh, so confused. I whispered in Omen's ear, making these money moves. Who caused all your troubles? Who was pulling the string? It's your number one enemy who makes you feel things. And out of the darkness steps the demon prince of indulgences himself. It was Gratz! It was Gratz all along! It was Gratz! It's why I wrote you this song! You thought I was over, but I made a deal. The price was high, but to be back again, what a steal! It was Gratz! It was Gratz all along! You're thinking, oh boy, what did I do wrong? From the moment you slighted me, I made a plan to make your lives awful, worse than lunch on the can. So you rivals, welcome to hell. No escape, no victory bell. I took your city, your home, even your pet Gazrick. So you should just give up or I'll get toxic. It's over and done. You were all outplayed. My chess to your checkers, your mind got flayed. Face it, you lost. I own the place you belong. 'Cause don't ever forget that it was Gratz all along. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
How long did it take you to write this?
Seriously, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was.
If I knew how to play the keyboard, I was going to do a whole ditty behind it. But
yeah. For the new Rivals fans, this is like a callback to like
the first episode or second
episode of Rivals. This is season 1 stuff. So.
Some stuff that actually, when you said Nightstone, I panicked in my heart. I was like, how did you know? How did you know that all along it was going to come back to this? How?
Wow.
That's awesome.
I wish I could be like, oh, I knew. I was just being. No, I didn't. This was excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
So now that his song is over.
Yeah, you guys can roll initiative if that's.
I'm not gonna bother with initiative. I'm shooting him in the mouth with a witch bolt.
In the mouth. Wow.
Absolutely. Let us all roll initiative.
I really like to think because you never let the villain monologue, especially when the villain is monologuing in song before he's even finished.
Yeah.
I like to think that Selise just like witch bolted him in the face.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think the way it is, like, as you're looking around, it's darkness. You don't even see who they are. But every time it was Gratz, you see a portrait like shine on Trollskull wall, like replaced with his image. And finally at the end, he goes da 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 da.
Love that.
He does his jazz hands.
Love
I
that.
imagine at that exact moment is the witch bolt happening. Oh
yes.
And you gotta let me keep track of
I should roll
as we get into
right, yeah.
I'm so busy just being like completely overwhelmed by the last
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay, so I saw. Let me roll the numbers I need to roll, and then I will ask.
Oh my god! Wait, hold on. I was so delighted by the song. Are we rolling initiative against the Demon Lord?
You're rolling against the Dark Prince, the Demon Prince himself, Gratz.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So you're trying to kill us. That wasn't a
Virgil,
joke.
we ain't got no beef with this dude. Plus, he's kind of hot. What do you want to do?
18 is Gratz's initiative. Now I just need you all's.
Cool.
I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know why not.
We can't.
Why not?
Oh, you put it in it's all in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to say it out loud for the folks who will later be listening to this podcast after they went back and listened to that song another time.
Someone please highlight that section.
As it charts on Billboard.
As it charts on Billboard. So we got the a nat 20 from Selise. Okay. Heck yeah. So you're definitely you're gonna go first. And then let's see, 23 by
from Kent,
23 by Kent,
followed by a 21 from Shaka. I'll help you
21
out here.
Shaka. Heck yeah.
And then Virgil and Gratz tied for 18.
Okay.
And then a 12 from Dahan.
What is your what is Virgil's dexterity?
13.
13. Yeah, I think Cross is higher than that.
He's a demon lord.
Is it?
He's my favorite demon lord.
Oh, I mean, actually, it's 15, so not much higher, but just enough. So, Gratz, and then Virgil, and then Tahani had 12, correct? Perfect.
Last, the song was too catchy.
Yeah, it was too catchy.
Perfect. Okay. Incredible natural 20 from Selise to kick it off. That's I'm gonna say the Witch Bolt. You can get to do it on like a surprise action if you want to.
Oh
go
yes,
for it.
surprise action. Then I'll take my real attack.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Gratz is he is the Demon Prince of Indulgences, as you all know, and this opportunity, their revenge, he could not take a moment to appreciate all the hard work he's been doing. And with that, absolutely make a roll.
Okay, I was just seeing if there's anything else I could do beside this. Does a 20 hit Gratz?
A 20 does hit Gratz.
Oh yes, and
I'm gonna tell you that because you hit it, a 20 exactly hits Gratz.
Nice. And then I'm doing that at second level, so I get to roll 2d12.
Cool.
Oh my god, for real dice. My own dice betrayed me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a bonus, so that is sadly only 6 points of damage, but I did hit him in the mouth with it.
Yeah. And I think he's standing there like jazz hands. And you hit him right in the head. I don't think it sets up, it says, you know what? Fine. We'll get started. It'll be fun this way without your stupid medallions this time. As he sort of cocks his fists like Henry Cavill in that Mission Impossible movie.
Oh my god. So hold on, just so I'm clear, was that my action? Or was that a surprise attack and then I still get to attack?
Yes, that was your surprise attack. And while he's cocking his fist, that's like he's no longer surprised and he's ready for you if you're going to try and close the distance.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Not cocking his fist, he's reloading his packs.
I'm divine smiting as well.
Okay, go for it.
That's useful in this moment.
It is. I'm just making sure I have it pulled up correctly. Because I'm using my scimitar. And I get a +8. Oh, yes. One is a dirty 20, and one, I don't know if it still hits, but it's a 17.
17 does not, but the dirty 20 does hit.
Okay, so Divine Smite, where are you? Of course I can't find Divine Smite when I need it. We're in hell. There's no point in doing Searing Smite. So I'm just gonna make it Branding Smite though.
Yeah.
Because that does Astral Radiance, so definitely that.
For sure.
So D8, and then I'm doing this at 3rd level, so I get 3d6 additional Radiant.
Cool.
Oh, he makes me tired already. That's the sound of real dice rolling, because I don't trust the digital dice. Okay, 8, 10. That is 21 points of damage.
Nice.
And 13 of that is Radiant.
So 13 of it is radiant, and then 8 of it is physical damage, right?
Correct.
And your weapon is a non-magical weapon, correct?
Correct.
So he takes 4 damage because it's a non-magical weapon.
Oh,
but it'll take the full 13 radiant damage. So 17 damage goes to Gratz. And is that your turn?
Yes, so I am now at a ready stance in case he does anything.
29. Perfect. Because at the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action and cast Crown of Madness on you.
What? How dare?
Ow.
And so with that,
I have Crown of Madness. Can I? What is it?
That was great.
This is like they're gonna be ladies in church. We gonna battle crowns now. Okay.
So now I wish I had Crown. Oh no, I don't have it. It's a different character. Shit.
I can read it out loud to folks who at home who might not know about it. You might recognize it from the episode when fighting with.
Oh, I do have it.
Yeah.
I get to do a wisdom save though.
Yeah. It's a wisdom saving throw or become charmed for the duration. The DC is going to be 23.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He's a demon lord.
Yeah, he's a demon lord.
Charisma is the spell casting, and it's 26.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so charismatic.
I'm sorry in advance, y'all.
He's not even casting magic. He's just telling you what to do, and you're like,
exactly.
I know. That's why I'm sorry in advance because I'm basically gonna need a nat 20 to beat that.
You can do it.
Oh no, I so didn't beat that.
No, you didn't.
Even with all my bonuses, I got a 16.
There you go.
So is that every turn I can do a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, every turn you can do a wisdom saving throw. But until then, since you failed, a twisted crown of jagged iron begins to appear above Selise's head, and Magnus glows in their eyes. And you have to use your action before moving each turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So you can't choose
to choose.
You have to choose something else, and you have to attack. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its range. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turns, and it ends. So you just got to be at 23 eventually.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
Or you need help from other people. There's got to be someone who can help here. And so that is going to be your turn. Up next is Kent.
Okay, I have to assume that, like, while we were traveling from Tarami up to Revel's End, Selise told us about all of this, because otherwise I do think Kent would be like, I literally have no beef, and oh my god, that body.
Yeah. If folks don't know, it's standing nearly 9 feet tall. Gratz is incredibly shaped. He's the
we're doomed. He's hot. We're doomed. Okay, he's hot.
It's the reason why charm person works so well, and he has a 23 charisma. It's, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I mean, okay, so he's done bad things to my friend, and also I just have to have heard stories about all the other terrible things he's done. And that is why I choose to run up and get on the other side of him and stab him with my rapier.
Awesome. Go for it.
Love it.
Just stabby stab.
Where's the buttons? I was too busy making a look because it was sort of innuendo-y. Okay, here we go. We do for that's a natural 20.
What? Are you kidding me? Goodness. Okay.
Holy bananas. Okay, hold on. I have to check because I love callback shit like this. I told them in the backstage chat, but my whole body is vibrating. I love it.
Yeah, this is great.
This is incredible. 31. Yeah. What does it look like as you
Hang on, I gotta check because I have a feat that lets me. You can roll one additional damage die. Okay, so I'm rolling 3d8 and a bazillion d6s. And I think I walk up and because Selise got the witch bolt off and then ran up and smited and was targeted by the spell. Selise is causing so much, taking up so much of Gratz's attention that I just get behind him and find the one, little dip in that muscle on his back. You know how it's. Never mind.
You stab him right in one of his back dimples. Yeah.
It's fine.
Wow.
I'm killing him. It's fine. So, all right, let's roll this up. Yeah, I have delayed long enough. Okay.
You delayed the right amount of time.
Yeah. The weapon is magical. That's also good news.
Very good news, yes.
We are 15th level, so I have 8d6, so I have 16d6. Let's
do it. Let's roll.
Oh, buddy.
Let's go.
Your whole sheet's gonna get covered in.
And I'm also using my Whispers of the Grave, so I will do an additional 8d6 necrotic damage.
Okay,
so that's 24
I'm gonna
d6.
see.
So your computer,
he's not immune to it, so definitely.
Okay.
So your whole computer's just gonna slow down as you roll how many dice?
Yeah, get ready. This might take us. Oh, and also it's +6.
Well, +6 at the end. Good. Good.
Gotta throw that 6.
Because it was a nat 20.
Oh my god, so
3d8 plus 24 d6, 120 damage.
Holy shit!
Okay. That's cool. I do have to ask you, is any of this?
The answer is I don't know.
Is any of this poison? Is any of this poison specific damage?
No, I didn't bother to poison it because I just wanted to do it fast, and I forgot that I could poison things. So this doesn't even include my poison.
That's good.
It's all piercing and necrotic. Oh wait, I have fun news. I'm just gonna. Oh no. No, it's fine. Let's just go with it. I've taken up enough time.
No. I think this is incredible.
No. We need to hear how this all goes.
This is amazing.
This is nuts.
I think Selise has to see my rapier come out of him on the other side with 120 points of damage.
I think we have this.
Oh, does that break the Crown of Madness if he loses concentration from getting stabbed?
He's got to try to see.
It's
if
a
he
DC 60. So
yeah, I think. I mean, unless they get a nat 20 on a Constitution saving throw, which I will try.
60.
It got a 17, so close.
I congratulate you. Almost.
So this is the scene as it plays out. You watch Gratz get hit with a witch bolt, and then Selise close the distance with their sword, make one slash, it cuts in, while Gratz then sidesteps the other, uses their ability to cast Crown of Madness, and suddenly Selise stands slack still. All the rage and fervor goes out as the crown begins to appear, and they begin to start. It refills them, but only in their eyes as they're looking at Gratz in particular. And then they feel fine, still mad, but not in the same way. Sure. And they feel wet as black blood sprays out at their face from the rapier that is crushed through Gratz from the other side as we look.
It was like this close.
Yeah. As we look through like the crook in his arm, and you see Kent's like head pop out, and Gratz is going to go, no, and turn around and use a legendary action to attack.
That's super fair. That's super fair.
I just had this image of him going, no. Bad tiefling. Bad.
No. Oh my god.
Not singing.
Does 26? I imagine hits.
I don't know what you said, but probably.
And you get
20 something. I heard
26. He rolled 2 1s on these dice. Come on, Gratz. Come on. He does 15 slashing and then 13 acid damage. So 28
not
to you.
Great, but
oh my god.
Oh, okay. And I'll use my reaction to do uncanny dodge and have that to 14.
As he says, no! And you're like, oh! And
I think so.
Just get a little bit of a cut off. It's still bad.
Wow.
And the 13 of it is acid damage. It's not poison, it's acid, as it begins to eat away at some of your armor
Love
from
that.
the cut. That's his second legendary reaction. Up next, Shaka.
Wow. Kind of know what to do after that.
I need to lay down. Have fun.
I am going to cast Feeble Mind.
Cool.
On Gratz. This is a intelligence saving throw of 17.
Okay.
And
He is a +6
I'll
to
read
this.
out what it does.
Okay. Read it out.
Oh, now?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take 46 psychic damage. If you fail to save, your intelligence and charisma become 1. Can't cast spells, activate magic, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. Can identify friends, like follow them and protect them though. So and can only repeat the saving throw every 30 days.
Wow. It's a very good spell. It's a very powerful spell. As you go to crush this Prince of Indulgence's mind, to force him no longer be able to do what makes it incredible. You watch as he tries to prepare a protective barrier against it, and it crushes through. And just as about the magic's closing in on his cranium, he shifts and steals himself. Is going to burn a legendary resistance to pass against the spell.
It's okay.
He still takes the damage, I believe.
Okay, cool. How much damage?
Psychic.
Yeah, 46.
Yes.
Roll it for me, dude.
Roll that. Four. Let's roll it 4 times because I can't remember how to do it.
Cool.
I'm
going to tell you while you're figuring that out, he will use what's it called? The one of his other legendary actions, and is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on you.
Ooh.
And the way Dissonant Whispers works, you hear dissonant mentally that only a creature of your choice can hear within range, and you make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you take 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use your reaction, if available, to move as far as speed allows away from the thing that cast it.
Okay.
Cool. So
right.
You don't move into fire, but you do move away as fast as you can. DC is 23 wisdom.
Okay. All right. Well, the damage was 17.
Another 17, and this is psychic damage, which does not have immunity or resistance to, so definitely it goes through.
I will 17. Try to beat a 23 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, dude. I forgot. I also need to subtract 120 damage from Gratz's help on my head. I was like,
oh yeah,
it's fine.
Okay, yeah. Let me.
It's probably like a fifth of his hit points.
It's 27.
Yes!
Wow.
Oh.
The Rivals is here to slay.
Did you see Masood's face?
Yeah, I did. It was great.
What was the? What'd you roll?
27.
A 27. Oh, you watch as he tries to sort of cast this dissonant whisper on you, and it moves forward, and as if magically, the aura of the egg itself begins to wrap around you. It's magic, and as this whisper, you see movement on the waves moves towards you. It shifts and dissipates. That is so you are not affected by. I believe if you.
So it's not like half or anything.
Successfully, you do take half the damage, but you don't have to move away.
Okay.
So
how much damage?
That is 11 cut in half, so 5.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Nice. And then that's the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, no, I have to. Oh, yeah. I don't have to move, right? Mm-hmm. How far away is he from us?
From you all, it was enough distance for Selise to clear it at the beginning of the fight. So maybe 30, 40 feet from you all, sort of like it's easy to get in the space.
Yeah. I'm not going to move then. I'm just going to stay where I am.
Cool. Well, you are now in Grazit's new lair. So its lair is going to make an action. And
it's our house. What?
And so until a different layer action is used, he's going to raise his hands and begin to close them. And in doing so, every surface within Trollskull Manor becomes reflective. It becomes a little slippery as you're moving. So not only will you have disadvantage on dexterity checks, but also stealth checks made to hide.
How are we going to hide? Never mind. Mm-hmm. I didn't know we were trying to hide.
All right. Okay.
Slippery.
All right.
It's a little slippery. That's all.
The slippery's not great.
Okay. After the lair, it's going to be Gratz's turn, and they are going to look at what's it called? Virgil. Oh, sorry, Kent. After just stabbing them for 120 damage. Truly, just I don't even know you that well. You weren't even that much of an issue the first time.
I just
don't
want
even
you
think
to
you
know
were there.
it's not personal.
It feels immensely personal, and I know what I
that.
did was personal, but like I'm a demon prince. I have to. You chose this.
You know what? I feel that, and I'm just slowly pulling the rapier out.
You could stop. You could stop at this time.
He's gonna bleed out.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And during this moment is going to use the ability dominate person.
Oh, that's really bad. Oh no!
You have a spell save of 23 as wisdom, or you're going to be charmed for the duration.
Me?
No,
me.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Just checking if there's anything I can do to help myself, but I don't think there is.
Well,
okay.
Shit.
Here we go. Wisdom save, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a +5, and I rolled a 4,
Ooh.
so I got a 9.
Yeah. As you
Can I tell you how much I hate this?
Great.
Oh,
It's great. It's fine.
you see,
All right.
Kent, as he looks at you and begins to raise his sword, he's like, never mind, and focuses his attention, and you see himself grow closer and closer to you, even though you know your planet and he's not moving, and suddenly his face is in your face, and you feel another consciousness swimming around telling you, you know what, this time you're going to stab your friends, and it'll be fun for me to watch. And so that will be what you have to do on your turn, unless you can make a spell save, or the way Dominate Person also works, anytime someone hits Kent, they can make an additional save as well.
Be gentle. I'm very hurt too.
And so with that is Gratz's turn, is going to look back and say,
Jesus,
all right,
that was all him.
That's he used his entire term for everyone else. I don't think you see anything occur. You see them just standing looking at one another, and suddenly Gratz turns back. You watch he walks out of the sword.
Ooh.
And the sword goes down, and Kent begins to stand next to them.
That's kind of badass, though. But
it's so cool.
No, it's real good. Yeah.
So wait, he has Kent and Selise on his side?
No, Selise, you the 120 damage would have rolled a 60 concentration. It was impossible. I rolled it. He did not get a natural 20. He rolled a 9. That was what I meant, like in terms of the madness dissipating. You can still be just mad at
I'm real mad.
I imagine that is 100% the case.
Quick question. As a bonus action out of initiative order, can I cast Blade Ward?
I don't think so. I think it's sort of in this moment. If it was a reaction, I would say something because of like given.
Okay. If he attacks me, I will use it.
For sure. But that is going to be their turn. They turn back and look at you all. Virgil, it is you.
All right. So hugely badass move by Kent, met with an equally badass move by Grazd.
Mm-hmm.
And so Virgil can see that Kent is no longer.
Yeah, I would say anyone else might have had to make a perception check. You know. You 100% know.
And
You've seen me stare at hot boys before.
Wow. Okay. And does Selise look like she can shake it off? Is she shaking it off?
She's like when Hellboy's demon crown. So when he fully becomes the Prince of Hell, he gets a flame crown around his head. So the crown of madness is now a flame crown because, well, she can pull down fire.
Yeah.
So now she's real mad.
Yes.
Okay. Then Virgil will it's kind of a casual coldness in that and he's kind of like, you can tell he is casting a spell, but he's also kind of talking through, so you have moved our home, you have hurt our friends, you have made yourself quite comfortable here with a fantastic little ditty, I must say. So all I can do is give you a spotlight. and he casts Sunburst, because you did say that he made every surface in here reflective. Is that correct?
Oh,
That
God.
is very correct.
no.
Which I don't know how it's going to affect your teammates as you.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, because I'm also using sorcery points to allow
Bounce all the light.
to basically allow. Let me see if I've got this right.
Yes,
You do.
Because I don't
Very
often
cool.
do this.
This is
I
very
know you're
cool.
thinking,
I like
and you're
this.
doing my bank
Yes,
is
I'm using careful spell to allow up to 4 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving throw. So sadly, everybody who is not mind controlled will,
Yeah. So yourself,
Sorry,
everyone
babe.
but Ken. Yeah.
sorry, babe.
Worst things.
So the goodness gracious, I've
Is there a
never
save?
cast this actually in
Yeah.
combat, only for dramatic effect. So it has a con save of 17.
Okay.
If I'm saying that right.
Yeah. Let's see if he can
Oh, I have
make
to do
it.
that too,
Oh. Got a natural 20.
Oh no, I got an 8.
You watch as you
There goes all my
direct the
dice.
sunbeam at Gratz, and he sees you chanting this spell. It says, "Wasn't born yesterday." Grabs Kent, moves him where he's standing, and then teleports out to right behind you.
Piece of crap.
It's one of his actions, and on a nat 20, I'm going to say he's able to use it to get to the other side. Yeah.
Okay, so it takes, all right, then on a successful save, half as much damage and is not blinded for a minute.
Shit, I'm blind.
That's good. You can't hit
Okay.
anyone, right? You're
Oh,
gonna-
right.
Yeah.
I'm dominated too. This is great.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
great.
Is it possible?
No!
What? No,
Well, I
are we-
got to make a wisdom save again because I took damage and I rolled a nat 20, so I'm not dominated anymore, but I'm blind.
You're blind.
Very fair.
Love that so
I'm
much.
oh God, hold on. Oh God. All right.
Power of love.
That's
If I
hilarious.
know better, I may be unconscious.
My eyes. I'm better, but my eyes.
Okay.
A nat
Tell me
20
how
on
much
that
it hurts.
save. Great.
Okay, so let's see. 20. So that's half as much damage. Let me do this. Boop. Oh God, I'm sorry. I
So
have
much
the
damage.
43.
Holy bananas. Okay.
So you take 43 damage.
What kind of damage is this?
radiant.
Damn.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not dominated anymore, so there's that.
Yeah.
Also, he's not next to me anymore, so there's that.
Crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
love this. This is
he's
perfect.
right behind you now, Virgil.
Mhm.
And is going to use. He's got his legendary actions again. He got 3 again. He's going to use one of them to attack you.
He took his turn. I forgot.
Did a 28.
Does he take? Say again. Are you even about to finish that sentence?
No. I didn't say it in a question. I just said he got a 28. I did. I'm being respectful. I'm trying to be.
No, you're not.
Yes, I get it.
Did he take any damage from the save? At least half of the damage from that? At least
I think
a
from
little
this
bit
one,
like.
yes, definitely. Because of it's so
Jeez.
reflective and everything else, I think he wouldn't have
my-
anticipated the spell. Realized that he could, anywhere he was about to move, would have gotten blasted with it, except for standing behind you where the light was coming from. And using that to his advantage, he's going to take half of that damage then. So instead of, it was a total of 43, so 21. And he's not looking great. You all have been beating him up, and he is pissed. So 21, 21. Yeah. And begins to make an attack on you, doing 28 damage, 17 slashing, 11 acid. As once again, you know what to expect. You saw it happen earlier, but so you try to move out of it, but the blade moves so fast as it cuts across this massive greatsword, a wave of sorrow, as its name calls it.
Oh,
Come on.
and did he? So that's melee.
That is a melee attack.
All right, then let's see here. He takes 15 lightning damage from that due to
Yes.
Storm's Fury.
Does.
And if a DC 17 strength saving throw, otherwise he is pushed well away from me.
He's gonna as you cut, he only got a 10, and I don't think he's gonna use burn. It's not that much damage, but it's still not important to be up close. It's so fast. I don't think he can turn on the resistance that quickly, as he teleports behind you, slashes, and the lightning happens immediately.
So if he's behind me, then it's he's basically just getting
and he kicks back. How much damage is it?
15. 15 lightning.
15 lightning. He failed the save, so I don't know if that affects it in any other than the back.
No, it doesn't affect. No, the save is only if he is now pushed 20 feet away from me in a straight line back. So it's he basically touched the outlet and has been thrown back.
Cool. Then as he moves further out of the way, Tahani, that's your turn.
Cool. He's hurt a lot of my friends. Let's go. So she moves in with 2 unarmed strikes. I'm using real dice because that's not enough. That first hit is a 16. That doesn't hit. The second one is, oh my God, why are you doing this to me? Second attack is a 13. That doesn't hit. But she's gonna, it's the light. The light's very bright here.
Yeah.
But she's going to spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
No! I missed all 4.
Oh, no.
I think
so bright.
He gets flown back and is standing up as you come in close, and you go, "Pow, pow, 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 pow." And he just stands there as your fists hit against what feels like obsidian granite, just true rock, as he stands and says, all right, that's nice, needed a massage, my turn. And then is going to attack you with their legendary action. He gets a 30 and does 31 damage to you, 19 slashing, 12 acid with his gravesword as on Virgil's attack.
You see a couple feathers fly off of Tahani at that point.
It was 17 plus 11, so 28 was what hit Virgil earlier. Yeah, and so you move across as they come back and says, "Oh, nice. Just had to loosen up a little bit," and turns to Selise and says, "Ready to go? Round 2." As it goes back to Selise.
I'm going to do this regardless, but does casting magic weapon take an action?
What does it say on the thing?
It is a bonus action.
Cool. So you can definitely use your bonus action to imbue your blade with magical properties as you then close the distance. Absolutely.
Oh yes, and I am beyond mad at that he used Crown of Madness on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I am attacking my magic. My weapon is now magical.
Yeah.
That dice betrayed me. It can stay right there. Oh, one's a 26 and one is a 20.
Oh, well, both hit then, because you all know his AC is only 20. Oh, God. You're mounting the Demon Prince. Which I think is a little poetic. Your level 1 enemy that you first across, you're now encountering again. And he did not count on you all getting stronger. You were already a threat back then, and now suddenly, this is not going his way. How much damage you do? Please enlighten me.
Oh, and I still have Branding Smite on, so
right, and that's going to take. Also, you're right. It's magical, so there's no having of anything on.
And these are both. So I'm going to roll 1 first because now I need 3d6 along with the d8 for each attack since they. Dagnabbit! But I'm leaving that. It fell on a 6. 10. So that's 20 damage, and 13 of that is radiant. The second damage.
It's 20.
Oh, the dice do not like him today.
Ooh.
Good.
That is 10 radiant and 8 physical damage.
Okay, so 18.
Add 1 to each one because magic weapon. So add 2 more points of damage to that.
Done. He is looking really messed up. Some would even say a third of his starting health after a round is only left. Yeah.
Oh no!
It's amazing how you can tell that in battle. You can just kind of see it, like you can sense it.
It's like a boss. It's like a boss fight.
Almost like there's a meter in our head and a bar just keeps shrinking. I don't know.
As you up next, well, okay, so that's going to be your turn. He's going to use his action once again. So he's used 1, 2, and burn his last legendary action until his turn to make an attack on Selise.
Okay.
Wave of Sorrow.
What does that do?
That's the name of his greatsword. Got a 20 on the attack.
That does not hit me.
Whoa! Heck yeah! I think this is great. You close the distance, do a bunch of damage. The fury is raging through you as this jerk, like truly, I think you understand rationally. Crown of Madness forces people to attack, try to pick out the biggest, strongest fighter out here, still doesn't make it okay. And got in there and twisted the blade as quickly and fastly as you could, cutting it. And he tries to bring it, even his fast greatsword, incredibly quick. He tries to bring it up at you, and you don't even think about it. You're in the flow. Your blade comes up and quickly riposts it without doing anything. As you see a stunned look as he really begins doubting every choice you made to make it here. Up next, Ken.
Okay, so Ken's blind, but
Yes.
is not dominated.
Not dominated, but blind.
And is bleeding a lot. I mean, a lot. And can't see anything, and sort of doesn't perhaps realize that Selise is in fact holding her own. Could guess that maybe she is, but can't see it.
Right.
And I think just sort of takes a deep breath and looks in the direction of where Virgil is and says, get me, like, where is he? Trying to get directions towards him.
Okay.
How far away from me is he right now?
So he teleported to the other side of where
I hate asking.
So this is he's like on the other side of the room now. Like it would be an intense Marco Polo game. That I think like perception check wise might give you like some like help if you want to like at least like
And go ahead, Virg.
I was gonna say, wait a second. No, wait. I was gonna do the thing. It's touch. I might not be near. I was just going to basically ask to do like a dramatic thing if he's asking where he is.
Yeah.
Kent basically just feels wind blow past his ears in the direction of where Grazd is because
make a perception
no words
check to like so this way I
love it.
That way you can still make an attack. I'm gonna say the attack is still made with disadvantage because you're blind, but you know where to move and close the difference. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So okay. So my perception check is a 16.
Okay.
And if I can, great. And if I can get within 10 feet of him, I have blind sense.
Oh, I think this is great. You're blinded, and your old training kicks in. You steady yourself, and you close and let you. I was about to say like, oh, Ken's never allowed his other senses to develop to be ready for it, except he has.
Surprise, I have.
As the wind blows through your hair, you feel purpose as you walk forward, and even though the ground is reflective, it is also metallic now, and it's vibrating, and as you're moving forward you feel it stop as something is catching it. Go ahead, make your attack without disadvantage.
Okay, I stab. I look very bad. I am breathing very heavy.
Yeah.
It's a very bad situation. Oh my god, it was so close. It's a 30 to hit.
Oh,
yeah, definitely hits. Definitely hits.
Okay, so that means I am rolling. I am doing obviously I guess sneak attack. All right, let's put this all together. So we have an 8 and only 8d6 this time.
8d6.
Only
Thank
8.
goodness.
only
Only
8.
8. Yeah, only 8.
I thought
All right,
you
so that's
not 24.
Oh god.
34 plus 6 is 40 damage.
40 damage. As he takes another hit and looks and says, what are you're back? Ow!
You sound as hot as you look. I have to tell you, Stab.
Thank you, but it doesn't make it right. How?
You're welcome, Richard.
Stop complimenting the hot bad guy.
Out of legendary actions, cannot make an attack against you. Shaka, it is your turn.
Thank God, because
Okay.
I would have died.
do I
get to
move-
make? I'm so sorry, Shaka. Do I get to make con saves to unbe blinded, or is it just last?
That's not my spell. I think.
Hold on a
that's
second.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shaka.
It's all good.
Con save at the end of each turn on success. It is no
Cool.
longer.
Great, thank you. 19. I'm no longer blind.
Nice. And I think that's it. Like you hit it, and like once you find what you're looking for, you open your eyes, and it's like, yeah, no matter, yeah, you're very hot, but still, yeah.
Amazing.
Great. Shaka, your turn.
Oh,
All right. I'm going to. Is he still behind me or behind us when he teleported?
He had, shifted behind Virgil. So basically, he was on the other side of the room. Selise closed the distance. They got in a fight. Kent was able to circle around back and stab him. And then as Virgil went to cast this, getting a nat 20, teleported behind him to the other side after you had cast your spell on him. So he's behind you, but also at this point, it's just sort of shifted where you all are. It's still him in front of you at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna try to back away as far as I can.
Cool.
So back away 30 feet, and throw 3 Eldritch blasts at him.
Go for it.
From there,
Feeble mind. What a good spell.
at 20 on one of them.
Oof,
Amazing.
hits. Yeah.
27 on the other one.
Oh, hits.
And 24 on the other one.
Roll damage for all 3, my dude.
All right.
Wow.
Blast to blast.
Please.
Very good. What? Wait, you got a natural 20 on one of them. You get a plus
Yes.
9 to hit. One of them was a 20 plus 9. One's a 29.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but it's,
damn.
Does anything special happen when you
It just
nat
double.
20?
Well, like I usually play it doubles the damage.
Then
but
we
I don't
play
know
it
how
doubles.
all right. So yeah.
6.
So then.
So
So I'm gonna double the 9 if that's okay.
yeah, that's fair.
So that'll be a 22. So
22.
28. So 39.
39 damage. Ooh.
Yeah.
You
And as a
help-
bonus action, I'd like to heal Kent.
Nice.
So I'm gonna give him 4 d6s, which is my max I can do at once.
You all have done 299 damage already to this dude.
So you
yeah.
get 11 points of damage.
that is
back.
fully 50% of what I had left. So thank you.
Oh no.
It's bad.
You get hit with 3 of these, as Grouse get hits with 3 of these Eldritch blasts that you're casting from the back, and you just pop, 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 it gets pushed back to the side, and he slams against the back of the wall. He's breathing heavy and struggling. The wound that Kent gave him and this new one that's now additioned are like dripping that black blood and splattering onto the chrome space. You see he put his hand on, he kneels down, puts his hand in the blood, and looks at you all and closes his eyes. And the layer is going to make an action here.
All right.
Is he doing
Tis-
blood magic?
Tis time.
No, but his layer can cast the command spell on every creature of his choice in the layer. He
That's
needn't see
terrible.
each one, but he must be aware that an individual is in the layer to target that creature. He issues the same command
Terrible news.
to all the targets.
Oh,
Every one of
no.
you gets hit with. He needed to be able to make the space his layer by completing the smooth surface before he was able to cast this, and
Oh, no.
begins to cast. So everyone gets hit with a command spell.
What?
What's the save on
Save?
that?
Wisdom, right?
23.
Wisdom
Jesus
save, right?
fuck.
Are you kidding me?
It's a wisdom 23.
Oh
you said?
my god.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, please.
No. We are all rolling in the 11 to 14 range.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I am literally one number off. Wait, hold that. Hold it. No. I get a +2. I just made it.
I think this is great. Everyone gets hit with this command spell except for Selise as he shouts, "Kneel!" And one by one, all the rivals.
All right, Loki down.
And he stands upright and looks at you as, "Kneel!"
No. You first.
Meanwhile, the rest is like,
Because Selise
so
is no,
close!
the rest of us Neil. I don't know if Selise is like saying like no to us. Like, why are you?
No,
Yeah, right.
I'm saying no to him. And I just smile as I ready Witch Bolt whenever it's my turn again.
Oh, well, it's now that the layer's over, he's gonna go and is going to try to close.
Wait, but I had a nat 20. What did he have?
On what? Oh,
on
no,
initiative.
Initiative. We went to you. So
okay.
the layer has its initiative.
Oh.
Shaka had a 21. Ken had a 23. You had a nat 20, so you went above all of them. And so his initiative is 18. So the layer goes, then he goes. At least that's the way we rolled. So, but then there's Virgil and Tahani afterwards, still left in this round.
Oh, good.
But all I gotta do is kneel.
Yeah.
And for the record, for folks who don't know about the command spell, you speak a one-word command to a creature you see within range, and they must succeed a wisdom saving throw. And so you can do it on every turn. But so he casts this one, and Selise powers through and is able to avoid the effects of it while everyone else falls to their knees. And Graz is going to see this and says, fine. If it was going to come down to a one-on-one, I'm glad it's you. I'm so glad it's you. Really, I tried everything. I really tried to ruin your life. I went back in time and booked Siraj to do that job. I went forward. I tried it all, and you continue to be a nuisance.
Oh,
no more.
Foolish. Boy. Oh,
foolish.
That was not good.
Where Siraj got the original order.
Can I suddenly level in barbarian and rage?
Spontaneous level.
Foolish.
Oh no, that was not a good idea.
That's a hedonistic thing to say, though.
Do you know what is crazy though? Who is able to
disadvantage? I get advantage on my.
Thank you. Yes, so you get advantage on yours, disadvantage on mine. What is wild in this moment, as you see occur, is Arnea in the corner, awake, looking at this entire conversation take place.
Oh, she's still there?
You all didn't drop her. You
told me.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
We had other things to do.
I imagine you dropped her at the beginning as soon as you realized, like, the doppelganger split, and you're like, "Oh, there's an enemy here."
If we level after this, I'm so.
I think everyone will probably level up after this season. That's fair. Y'all been through the ringer.
We should get 2 levels, honestly.
After my GM's done, that might be, if we get another season, it might be up to the next GM. That's all I'm saying.
Gazrick gets nothing.
Gazrick gets. Well, we'll see what happens to Gazrick.
Gazrick levels down.
No levels, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Heck yeah. So as he is going to make a disadvantage attack against Selise in this moment. So let's see. On the first one, got a 19.
Does not hit me.
And he's going to try again. Second one with the disadvantage as well. Got a 20. We know that does not hit either, as they're trying to make their attacks. And rage is going through as everything comes into place.
I'm just like, were you trying to hit me?
And suddenly the fear is crowding in his eyes he is very, very low. Up next, Virgil. Save.
Oh, what are we saving? Hold on.
Wisdom.
Wait, is this from the command stuff?
Oh, you have advantage. Everyone's got advantage on this save for this round.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
Oh, nat 20.
Heck yeah. On a nat 20, you rise up. You can get 1 spell in on your turn. I would say on a nat 20. Or an attack. One action for your
One action. Okay.
Yeah. You only had a +1. This would have been, you needed a 20.
It's been a lot of nat 20s this game.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's see. If we've got just one. I guess he'll do what he's
to. How many actions do you normally take around?
I don't know. My first day, I'm new.
Not true. That's the season finale.
It is your 20th day.
Let's see here. Virgil is just going to do what he's known for. He is going to aim a lightning bolt directly at this piece of crap lord of whatever messing with our house. Hold on a second. And is there anything else that happens with that? Just checking. Okay, so there will be if this hits. So he burned a sorcery point to regain this spell slot so we can go on it full. It is a dex save of 17.
Okay. Let's see how he rolls with disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, I got a 7. And is going to use their last legendary resistance. Yeah, that's the third of there for the day. That's number 3.
Okay, so what does that do?
He succeeds on the save, so we'll take half damage instead
okay.
of,
let's see here. Yes, half as much damage. Okay.
Cool.
So that's going to be half of this.
I don't like hearing that.
Oh God, it was so squishy.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Nice.
It's a nice roll.
That's a good
But
one.
you made that choice for those dice.
Okay, he will take that. Then he will also let's see, he will also take 7 thunder damage just to, add it in there.
Ooh. This is
That's Heart of the Storm, he'll just take that.
Yeah, absolutely. And he back to his turn is going to feebly make a attack against you as a legendary action. Does he got a 31, so it's not too feeble.
Okay.
Sorry. And got a 34 damage.
But what's he doing?
19 slashing, 14 acid.
31. Okay, and then give him back that reaction though.
Right. He does not learn.
Yeah.
He does not learn. That's another 15. That's another 15 damage, lightning damage to him, and a strength saving throw of DC 17. Otherwise, he just keeps touching that outlet.
Yeah.
Stop touching the fuse,
exactly It.
Strength saving throw.
Exactly.
Strength,
22 as is he gets hit.
Okay.
And you watch, but even as he's standing, just like on his last legs, is Dahani's turn. Wisdom saving throw.
How much damage did he do to me, real quick? Sorry.
Oh, he did 34 damage. 19 plus 14 is 33.
33, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we not happy, but we're still alive.
So fingers crossed.
All right, so you're giving me a wisdom saving throw now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. With advantage or no?
Yes, with advantage.
Yes.
Cool. There we go. That's a 28.
Yo, very good. At the end of your turn, you break the effects of the command smell and begin to stand up straight, closing the distance with Gratz, who doesn't, I think, notice at this moment. Is still caught up in the fact that Virgil alone broke the spell and now is trying to right themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, it goes back to Selise.
Oh, he shouldn't have told me that. Can I do touch and a physical strike in the same round?
I say, what are you doing with your touch? Is that like an attack that is a touch-based attack?
It is inflict wounds.
Okay, yeah, I'll say in this one, because you have 2 attacks, you can sort of split them up in this way.
So I put my hand where Kent's rapier came through, and I attack right in the V. And if I succeed, I do 3d10 necrotic.
Very cool.
Does it hurt if I inflict wounds here? Does it hurt if I inflict wounds here?
Where's the pain? Is it
Let me know
everywhere?
where-
I
let
hope
me
it's
know, yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I hope it's everywhere.
Yes, it'll be 4d10. I'm sorry if I hit
Where
every.
does that? Heck yeah. Yeah.
Do it.
I'm just trying to see like what I add in for my bonus.
Mhm.
Oh, it's plus 7.
Nice. His AC is 20. You need a 13 or higher.
21.
No, perfect. Roll damage. I wait. How much is it? 4d6, right?
4d10.
4d10. Okay.
Oh.
He could survive this.
Maybe.
Good.
Shaka's like, I haven't got it.
All tens.
Hold on, I have to find 4010 on my desk. Hold on.
Wait,
I can-
4d10.
Yeah, 4010 because
I can heal Gratz so I can get the final blow.
No, that was 4d10, not 4. Oh, it was 4d10, not 40d10. 40.
Not
40.
40d10.
40? 40. I heard 40. Is that?
I would murder you, Shareef.
I do love that image in my head, though.
Yeah.
Like
I
just when
know.
Selise turns her back, Shaka's like, heal and stab.
No, I'm doing it as second level, so I get another D10.
Oh my goodness.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to do it at a third? Can you do it at a third level? No, I'm sincerely asking. Can you do it at a third level?
I don't think so, unless you'll let me.
No, just roll. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. He has 5 health, so you could, unless you roll all ones.
Oh my god!
That's why I said he could survive. That's why I meant he could. Yeah.
No, just on 2 dice alone, I got 18.
Yeah, amazing.
25. I got 30 damage, and it's all necrotic.
Heck yeah. As you step forward, and
I take his head for what he said to me.
He meagerly tries to bring up his sword to defend himself. You crush it away, and he says, and before you can even get out, your hand goes to the open wound on his chest, casting inflict wounds, and you begin to see the blood that was pouring out begin to rise up and twist and push his chest open. And
can I pull his heart out?
Yeah, you can, absolutely. I was going to
what are we going to do with that?
To cut off his head.
I mean, remember, I'm a blood
Yeah.
hunter.
That's true. This is definitely like, you watch as he sees his own chest begin to open, and see you pull your hand in.
And I just, as I do it, I twist, and I'm like, a heart for a heart. You broke mine, I take yours. And I pull it out.
God, I hate that cool. I hate how cool that was. And he's the Prince of Indulgences. Like, you indulged in this murder. Like he respect game. And
he respects it.
Yeah. Begin, and in that moment, last words that Gratz ever said, unless he comes back alive again, I don't know.
Right, who's to say?
Is those things as he falls over, crushed.
As Gratz falls from my kneeling position where I remain, I sort of like peek up and I hold out my hand. And you all have seen this happen a couple of times before.
Are you going to do the thing?
Gratz is a creature, and the ability says when a creature. So I take, while Selise takes his head and heart, I take his soul.
Yes. Okay.
And it comes to me, and
this can only end well.
This can only end absolutely terribly. And
Yeah.
it sort of swirls in my hand and coalesces into a little mini charm version of Wave of Sorrow, his sword.
Ooh, nice.
And it's like, it is white hot. Like, it is absolutely burning my hand.
Is it this?
That is, first of all, that is lovely.
Yeah.
And second of all, sure, yes, except I'm going to ruin it. So no, not that.
Yeah.
It's white hot in my hand, and I will take the damage and the burns, and I just bend it.
Yeah.
So it's like hook shaped.
Mhm.
And while it's still hot, I take it and I pierce my ear with it. And as it hangs there as my newest little soul trinket earring, I whisper to it, but Virgil's still hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And on your ear, in this specific ear, you hear not Gratz's voice reply back to you,
Oh no.
but a deeper grumble that says,
hate everything.
now that wasn't your soul to take. He made a deal, and it wasn't his to give, so well, we'll be around. Enjoy your victory.
It's Kent is like rapid fire whispering to his earring now. It's really okay. Like, we can absolutely talk. Let's make a deal. Let's talk about it. I don't need to keep
Silence. Nothing in return. The song said he made a deal because it was good to be back, you know?
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. We did.
Oh no.
Wow. And as you all sit in this moment, the Trollskull Manor loses its reflective nature. You settle back into the old state. The portraits covering with Gratz's image begin to fall away, realizing it was just illusion magic to begin with. And you all sit. What's going through your all heads at this moment after you're coming out of an intense fight?
Run outside to get Duo and Brian. Bring them in the house.
Yeah, make sure they're okay.
Run outside, grab Duo and Brian, and you pick them up. And you check on them. Feel free to make medicine checks. Also,
I'm gonna do that.
Because wasn't Brian's body like broken?
Yeah.
His two of his limbs is opposing right leg and left arm were separated from his cord.
How's the egg?
Good question. As Shaka, you run out with the egg and your Bjorn, you've been having this mage hand cantrip there, trying to keep it sort of present as it's pulled. As you give me a perception check. It's a DC 10. And Tahani as well can also do this because you two run outside, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 16.
So perception, 16. That's a 19.
As you look up, both of y'all, you're running outside and you pick up Duo's corporeal body and Brian and begin to move them back into Troll Skull Manor.
Duo.
And you see above you the thunderstorm, the rolling presence that was up there begin to shift and pull apart. And that black shadow that was falling within it begins to descend, tired, exhausted, catching itself, flapping its large gold dragon wings as it begins to fly and land in front of Troll Skull Manor.
What?
Shaka, you recognize this dragon. This is Ashbourne's mother. The moment you saw it, it was clear. And looking at this see, it moves forward, seeing you, and brings its snout to the baby Bjorn. And you get a flash of memories of what had occurred. Him arriving back into Avernus, Gratz made quick work in setting up his plans to eliminate you all the best of their abilities. First was infiltrating Omendram's dreams and spreading these lies and rumors and concerns of neuroses that the rivals were a threat. Everything that seemed outlandish were backed by his own whispers of madness during their night's watch. You watch as Ashbourne and their mother begin to cross the Avernus, hearing word that Gratz had returned, engaging in an epic fight, unfortunately in which Ashbourne was cast into a crater, who knows where they are right now, and a dominate monster spell was used on Ashbourne's mother, causing them to perpetually create this thunderstorm because Gratz liked the ambiance of it. And
sounds right.
Yeah. And so you see them land, ever so grateful, this telepathic link connecting between the two of you as they're communicating. And then you see their head shift as they look at the egg in your arms.
Give her the egg. Or
hold it out. The egg in your hands, raises a single claw and touches it. From the touch, cracks crisscross across the actual egg as it shatters open inside, sitting in the palm of your hand, a tiny, tiny gold dragon wormling.
Ooh. Sweet.
Ashbourne's mother looks at you, looks at the dragon, slow blinks, nods, and you hear a voice telling you and Tahani to hold tight inside the manor. You guys run inside?
Selise never left. She's actually standing there with his heart in her hand and his head in the other. And no, she's like deep in thought because she's realized that she was manipulated this whole time and she killed Zaraj for nothing. I mean, Zaraj did the act, but Graz set it in motion.
I'm gonna
looks at you in the corner and sees you holding truly the architect of not only your sorrow, but her own. The process. You make an insight check if you want in this moment, as you both see the true perpetrator, the puppet master.
Insights. Ooh. Oh, that's not terrible. It's a 15.
Yeah, you see her struggling with the idea. She wants to forgive you in this moment. And that's something she hasn't felt ever towards you. I don't know if she's ready yet, because ultimately, in the same way Siraj did the deed of killing your wife, you also killed Siraj.
Yeah. Actually, Selise turns and looks at her, and she's crying. It's silent, but she's looking at her, and she just says, "I'm sorry." You have every right to want to take my life for this. But at least I killed the one that manufactured both our sorrow.
Thank you. And she stays silent. What's going on with Kent and Virgil? As like you are the other two who are still currently in Trollskull Manor.
I mean,
we're still
mostly
inside.
bleeding.
Yeah.
Mostly hurting. There's a lot of bleeding and hurting.
A lot of blood.
It's really, yeah.
Very good. You go.
The first thing Virgil does is he rushes to Kent and uses healing hands to restore 15 hit points and just says like, I'm sorry.
Oh,
because he hurt him. It's rough.
Yeah, totally. Kent is actually a little, which he almost never is, largely because of this blind sense, is actually startled when Virgil comes up behind him, accepts the healing, tries his best to reassure. It's okay. It was impressive and well timed with the mirrors are gone. Well, that's I sort of like what they did to the place. But I think even that joke, like Kent's heart isn't in it. He's obviously like thinking, because he was very hurt, and multiple people assisted. Multiple people tried to. Oh. Sorry, podcast listeners. There's a train going over my apartment, and you'll definitely be able to hear it. Yeah, I think like that joke was half-hearted, and he's obviously very thoughtful. And just sort of says to Kent, like, I forgot about this part of adventuring. I forgot what it feels like to be in danger, to put yourself in adrenaline surging danger to help a lot of people. I didn't hate this, Virgil.
It's a lot of work for people we barely knew, right?
Yeah, which like definitely not always the first thing that I think about when we go out on adventures, but don't tell the others, but maybe we keep doing this.
All right. Don't worry. I won't tell them.
Thank you. I should also tell you, and just points to the earring and says, we might have a problem. And just sort of leaves it at that.
Yeah, Virgil just nods.
I think about this time Dahani is walking in with Duo and Brian, and are you coming with Shaka?
I am still, unless Ash's mom like either takes the baby dragon or kind of gives me the acknowledgement to take it, I'm still in front of her with the dragon. Like,
she lowers her head and nudges your hands to like towards your chest as you're holding this dragon wormling, as its eyes open, looks at her, looks at you, blinks, and nuzzles against your chest. And you hear again, go inside the manor.
Okay. With the dragon?
Yes, with the dragon.
Shock is very dense.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's your baby. All right. Well,
she shakes her head and no,
it's not your baby.
It's and you hear this conversation sort of transpose, and you understand the closest thing this would be is a clone. It took a scale and then was buried, except the parts that gave Ashbourne's mom their identity weren't from Waterdeep. It wasn't Waterdeep's history and magic and connection to the environment that changed it into what it was. They are related, yes, but to call it in that way wouldn't be right. If anything, you've done more and cared more for it, and Ashbourne's mom recognizes that.
Okay. Well, I go turn to walk toward the manor, but like I kind of go a step and then I turn around and say, please find Ashbourne for us.
She nods, and you hear a promise in your head as you step inside, and from the outside, we watch this dragon begin to fly up and breathe something on top of the manor. It's I'll tell you, it's a weakening breath, but as it hits the manor, it weakens the joints and structures of it as it picks it then up by its claws, lifting the entirety of itself. I should mention Ashbourne's mom's an ancient gold dragon. It's gargantuan. You know what I mean? Like a manor is nothing, is not a difficult task for them to lift as they begin to carry the manor across. You all inside don't even have to make dexterity saving throws, despite how gargantuan and huge this movement is. It's very dexterous. And as you all watch and see the portal, you feel yourself begin to move through, and suddenly with a flash of light, you all are on the other side, floating down as Ashbourne's mom, now beneath you, descends themselves first through the portal and then leaves you on the other side. Shaka, you hear a voice telling you, I'm going to look for them now. We'll let you know if we need any help, and goes off. And you all are back in Waterdeep. Outside, you see a crowd of people. As you step out, you start hearing a little bit what's going on. You watch Zephyr run up to you. Some of the other members come in. Are her set up on patrol? You all have been gone for a little bit longer because time works differently in Avernus than it does here, and the 12 hours ended up being very, very busy for them. He organized all the full family to gather together and used their fishermen to hold the front line as the Hawkwinders closed in under Omen's direction. The Melsham moved forward and started negotiating terms against Acquisitions Incorporated, arguing about the potential value and net worth of all the materials inside, not to mention the historical importance of Trollskull Manor through the South Ward. You watch the cast lanterns arrive, Walter Heva instantly jumping into the fray with the Fulls, getting knocked out for a bit, and then standing on a rock and singing a song to encourage the other fighters. Yeah. As Hylock on the corner is just looking over a clipboard that they're going and sort of processing, and seeing Tahani for the first time says, yes, Tahani, we have business, and sort of walk forward. He still wants to renegotiate your rate. You've been being paid an exorbitant amount of money to not really do a job, and he is eager to have a conversation with you about it. You watch all of these sort of things. Zephyr rolls up and sees Brian in the state that they are, and sort of immediately gets to work on them with other helps from the engineering squad. And you see on their arrival Omen standing there next to Laryl arguing. And as you arrive, something shifts over their eyes as they look and look back, and you see it begins to catch up. Understanding that he was getting played. And he pulls Laurel aside to have a conversation. If anyone wants to try to overhear it from your distance, if you're going to use insight or magic of some kind, go for it.
No, I actually want to use intimidation and throw Gross head at him.
Yeah. You go for it. Roll intimidation.
And I have a high bonus, and
you can do advantage because you're throwing the severed head of a demon prince at the dude that was
pretty badass.
Yeah, kind of inceptioning him. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the dice like me. 23.
23.
Yeah.
He looks at it. Yep. Goes to Laurel. I resign as a mass lord. Hands their mask to Laurel and says, I need to take some time. And begins to step away towards their homunculi carriage that has stayed here since the beginning and drive off. as you all look and see in this space, Laurel comes up to you all and says, well, it certainly has been a while since you first arrived at Waterdeep. I know I asked you originally, well, not all of you, but you two, what your intentions were for our city. And begrudgingly, you set up shop. I was a little worried when you decided to make Waterdeep your home, but your neighbors care about you. You're integral to the community, and I'm sorry I wasn't here to help support you while movements were being made against you.
Okay.
Is that a gold dragon wormling? Why, yes, it is. Mert steps into play.
No.
And
No.
the city has a new
Absolutely
protector.
not. No.
We form a
Can
wall. We form a wall in front of Shaka.
Yeah. Can I roll a deception to convince him that it is like an image or a
You can try.
Small. It's too small. Wormlings are way bigger than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not want him to actually think that this is a dragon.
Go for it. Try use deception if you want to try and like convince him otherwise. Yeah.
13.
A 13 on deception. Nah, Mert looks at you, winks, and says, "Yeah, that's not a ancient dragon wormling. For like, no ways." And turns to Laurel and says, "It seems like there's an opening on the masked lord's position, huh? There should be. I mean, I would take the spot, but too much busy work for me."
Oh, come on.
No. How about this? It seems like Waterdeep's always needed a protector, and now an ancient one has returned. I can work as a representative between the council and this dragon and you all.
No.
Is he just saying so much? Mert is full on having a conversation with Laurel Silverhead, and the rest of us are just standing in the background going, "No."
Just screaming, no.
You don't. No, you don't trust Mert?
I just hold up the other hand with the heart in it and gesture to the fact I'm covered in demon blood.
Oh.
Would you like this to be your blood to match?
Mert says, I lived in an axe for 150 years. Honestly, there's not much that can intimidate me. I've seen it all. That's
a fair point.
Yeah.
But you were an axe. You didn't get an axe.
That's okay. I can see you're a little comfortable. For the record, I ran here as soon as I heard something. I knew you all were going to be fine in the caverns. What? No, never. What Mert the money lender makes you think I care about profit?
It's in your name.
Well, Laurel, if you need someone to check in on the rivals, I would love to be a continued friend. And so I will be around. You all clearly have been through enough. I'll see you. I will get brunch next week. And he begins to walk away. And
absolutely not.
Laurel says, Mert involves himself a lot of the time. And unfortunately, he is effective at what he does, but it is very annoying. You don't have to. You don't need a representative to come talk to me. There's no. I'm the open lord. You can talk to me whenever you want. I will say, it's a dragon in Waterdeep is special, and we should protect it as before it can protect us. And I will do what I can to do so. But also, I don't know if we should tell everyone just yet. There might be more folks involved, so let's try to keep this between us. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well. It seems like you have a lot of people here to celebrate you, and I don't want to take up any more of your time. So I will let you all enjoy, and I'll be around. And Laurel steps away as you see a rush of folks come in, Arher Langolan leading the group, realizing that the day has been saved. And that is the end of season 10, episode 100 of Rivals of Waterdeep.
All right.
Wow.
Folks,
Okay.
thank you so much for
Wow.
coming along on this ride.
Wow.
So good. Yeah.
Also, we need a lot of healing.
I
just,
you get a
like-
long, you get, I
like
think you get a
we're
long
all,
rest
I
at the
mean,
end of the
essentially,
season.
it wasn't just rivals standing over there going, no. It is like rivals broken and all messed up. Like,
Like we are.
No.
I have 69 hit points left. That is the lowest I've ever been.
Mhm.
But it's nice.
Nice.
It's very
nice.
nice.
Yeah. Only
I'm at
only
18. I'm just like,
Well, you
screw
win.
all
All right, you
y'all.
win.
Okay, I am leaving.
You all jumped out of one fight.
I only have so
into
many
another.
healing points to go around.
Yeah. But as you guys come out of this space and celebrate, I want to give it up to the chat if there's any questions you want to ask us. Oh, yes, Nisembi, I forgot about this. The post-credit scene.
Is this a shawarma
As-
scene?
In the
Like, wait,
what?
just
across the hellscape of Avernus, you see bars over a tiny window, and you pull in and you hear a voice going, okay, I get why they're called monofungal tokens, Gazrick. I don't want to invest. I don't care about it. Gazrick is like, Eric, come on, man. It's a good deal. And plus, I don't know if our friends are going to be here. I mean, they'll get here eventually. I'm sure they've noticed we're gone now. But yeah, come on. We can talk about it. We can figure something out. It's good opportunity to come invest in. And
Wait,
that,
where are they?
somewhere in Avernus.
In Avernus.
Yeah. You got, I mean, from earlier from the song, you got that, like, yeah, he picked up Gazrick real early, and yeah. But that's it. That's everything. That's any other questions you have for me? Maybe you can ask them now for a little bit before we're gonna take a bio break at two-ish our time. Get the some amazing guests in here for a talk back. But I for you all to say, like, should we talk about this season now and leave season 10 conversation? Like, would you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
that was,
I think so.
that was pretty great. That was pretty fun.
That,
Yeah, that was-
I was ready to
Oof.
murder you, Masood, but
Yeah.
I
And now
have
you're
to
off the
give
hook.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
for
it was
real.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Great.
Real.
Like,
That was a
really,
good-
really.
That was
great.
a good dramatic storyline that tied in a
Yes.
lot of previous seasons.
Yeah,
That
Excellent.
was, yeah.
like
that was amazing.
It's like a
From the
soap
session zeros to all of this, every little like, wait, no, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
there's a question. I guess. for-
Where is this chat?
Oh, hilarious. I
Brad
see
just
that.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
does Gratz know Agatha Harkness?
In the
I guess without
multiverse of
any,
madness, maybe. But
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Who's Agatha
He might not.
Harkness?
He might not know Agatha, but he absolutely knows some Disney composers. Yes.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually the Rat Pack ended up in Avernus. Not a surprise, and he spent a lot of time with them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Sammy Davis.
I
Wow.
love it.
Heck yeah. But yeah, otherwise, folks, thank you so much for being a part of it. Let's do our outros. Do we do outros? How are we handling
Let's
this?
do outros. And then I don't know. There may be
We'll see
something
what
to say.
happens.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Awesome. Well, let's go in reverse order then. Kicking it off to Hani. Ah, I was so close.
oh, God.
I did the intros and I didn't
So
say any
close.
character name. And
So,
at the
I
end, I
mean,
relaxed.
I look like a giant bird. I look like Dahani right now. This is
That's
fun.
fair. Actually, it's
There you go.
honestly it's respectful because of the cosplay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi everybody. I'm no longer Dahani right now. I'm LaTia. You can find me across the internet at LaTia
Whoa.
Jacquise everywhere. Holy cow. Tonight at twitch.tv/GaryCon live at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. You can watch me and a bunch of other people, Luke Gygax, and a bunch of other people. I really cannot remember anybody but Luke Gygax. But we're playing a D&D with Stefan Picorni, owner of Dwarven Forge, as he takes us through like his world of Mystara, and I get to play a very attractive, tall, buff elven fighter. It's going to be really fun.
Honestly, the dream.
The dream. That's me. And then I stream on Tuesdays. I may stream later in the week, but anything that you want to know, you can find on Twitter because I literally never stop tweeting. Masood, this was a freaking fantastic season.
Heck
So
yeah.
good.
Oh,
That's all I got.
heck yeah. Thank you. Moving right along. Yeah, Eugenio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio. I am DM Jazzyhands. It has been a joy to play Kent this season. You can find me on the Twitters at DM Jazzyhands. But you won't see much there for the next week because I leave tomorrow morning for a lovely little trip. I'm signing out of all the things. I will not be streaming next week. I'm going to meet my nephew. I'm very excited. I'm taking 5 days for myself. So follow me, and then in a week, you will see me do fun things on the Twitters and the Twitches and all the other places. When I do get back, though, I get back mere days before the season 3 premiere of Into the Motherlands, which is not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. So 10 days. So, you know, if you miss me and Tanya for a little while, you can hop on over there on Wednesday evenings and get your fill. Of course, you can also see Tanya on Black Dice Society, but she'll talk about that. That's all, because I'm leaving town. Goodbye. Thank you.
That's
This
August
is awesome.
4th. Heck yeah. That's August 4th, right? Is when Motherlands comes back, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
I want to keep track of that. Moving right along, we got Brian.
Yes, hello. I am Brian. I am Urban Bohemian all over the socials, and it's actually, thankfully, kind of a light week, I believe. Let's see, I've got my usual Tuesday stream, Saturday, and there is a one shot coming next Saturday, and I completely neglected to do details because I was very nervous about the 100th episode. But keep an eye on my socials for that. And I would say normally you'll see me back Sunday with these lovely people, but no, that was it, and that was an amazing season. That I had an absolute blast.
Yeah. It's my delight to be your GM. Moving right along, we've got Shareef.
Hey, I'm Shareef. You can find me at ShareefJackson.com, ShareEF Jackson.com, and Shareef Jackson on all social networks. You can find me here, of course, on Sundays. On Thursday mornings, I'll do Trouble in Techbird on Pixel Circus. We just finished episode 4, and we are getting deep into the school rivalry and finding out some more supernatural things behind the school rivalry as well. It's not just about the normal stuff, so it's pretty fun. Then on Friday mornings, I do GM prep on Roll20 at twitch.tv/Roll20 app at 1 p.m. Eastern. And on Tuesdays, I do the video game stream here on Rivals. You know, we are playing Spiritfarer still. Only have a few spirits left in the ship, so we're coming to the end of it. But man, it's such a beautiful game, and I'm so glad that I'm like, it's the only game that I'm only playing during stream, which is why it's like taking so many weeks. I'm only playing it on stream, so I'm playing it in these 2-hour gaps, and it's really cool. So aside from that, just want to give a shout out to if you're looking for something to like watch on a Twitch, they have some pretty good Olympic coverage with some friends, Story Mode Bay and Technique TV. So they definitely got some people of color out there representing the Olympic coverage. So I've been enjoying that. So yeah, that's me.
Heck yeah, dude. And moving right along, we've got Tanya.
Oh, hi. You can find me normally right after this on Dungeons & Dragons. We are taking the week off, partially because everybody just needs a break, and it's hot, and we're all tired. But also, I was going to miss it anyway. This week, Wednesday, I'm doing my last Creators for BIPOC stream to raise money for Black Girl Film School. We hit $2,500 last Wednesday, and we're still doing Two Fens, Two Furious for anyone who's a Dragon Age fan. Thursday, more Black Dice Society, and Black Dice Society has been renewed. So my Thursday nights are spoken for forever and ever. I'm in. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with myself with the free Sunday. Who knows? But I will be playing a lot of Battle for the New World. I'm part of that event. So I have some streams coming up. I've been playing with Eugenio and Brian. And when we can get in the server, it's great.
Awesome. And then that leaves me. Hey guys, I've been your GM this season. I'm Masood. Haque. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Maroodboy. I had an absolute wonderful time being here and telling this great story. It was really fun to be a GM for you all, knowing the history of Rivals and also like getting to play with it. I think there was times where I was like, ooh, is this too much? Am I doing too much the Forgotten Realms? I'm like, we're telling our story. Let's tell a good story. And I had a blast with it. Y'all were so trusting and comforting with the ride, and I really appreciate that. It's been a gosh darn delight. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. That's the things. What else I got going on? Tuesday nights, Roll20 with we do Generation Fantasy. It's a 5th edition homebrew. We do it on the twitch.tv/D&D channel. Having a good time. Kent Vanderbilt is the worst person you have ever met, and his parents just might be worse. We're just finding out, and this might be the redemption arc he needs. So come over, watch, have a good time. Wednesday nights this upcoming week has actually been my week of season finales. The other show I'm GMing, a Monster of the Week Stir Friday Night. That's going to be our season finale this Wednesday. So if you've been keeping up with that, you can watch the VODs, get caught up, and just catch up with me and my buddies from Stir Friday Night are doing, telling a fun story based in Chicago and seeing if they can get out of the apocalypse. I don't know. I like world-ending storylines. I think they're fun.
Wow.
But yeah, that's me. That's all I got going on. There's some questions here. I'll take a bow for you, Brad. Thank you. And yeah, if anyone wants to find me as a Dean Martin impersonator, I'd love to put that out there.
Amazing. Amazing.
But yeah, I think Tanya, do you want to make the announcements for
I think Brian?
Or Brian?
Brian.
Oh goodness. Hi. Yes. Hi. Hello. It's me. So yeah, first off, just to say thank you everyone who has been here. It's been a fantastic end to season 10, an amazing 100th episode. And it is my pleasure to announce for all of us that the Rivals will return for season 11.
It's going to be a little while. We're going to have a slightly longer than normal hiatus, but it's going to be very exciting when we return. And next season, for season 11, you get not one, but 2 DMs. Brian and I will be co-DMing season 11. I could not be more excited.
We could not be more terrified, actually.
No. Don't be terrified.
It'll be great.
Yeah. I'm terrified as to I just let Gazrick be in Avernus and handed over the reins. So I have.
You sure did. You sure did.
Gazrick who? Who's Gazrick who?
Yeah.
Who's Gazrick?
Him and Eric are going to have a great time together. I bet.
They're actually a spin-off series that we're starting.
Gazrick and Eric. I just realized I put 2 guys whose names rhyme in a cell together.
Yes. So yes, like Lauren said, Sundays are now the co-DM days. We'll be joining our Sunday buds, the D4 crew, who have been co-DMing for a long time. Also, Devin and Dustin, if you're in the chat, there's a non-zero chance someone will reach out to you soon. But yeah, we're very excited. Like I said, it'll be a slightly longer hiatus than we're used to. We'll get you all dates once everything is nailed down and squared away. But we will be back. The 2 of us will be leading the charge for season 11. And get ready for it.
Yeah, stay tuned to our socials and hop in our Discord to stay up to date on our upcoming. I think we may have other upcoming streams, but yes, absolutely for season 11 date.
Yes, I think
it's worth it.
I am super excited because we've been rotating DMs for like 10 seasons. This is the first time though where we have a co-DM. It's a new thing for Rivals. It's exciting.
Gotta keep it fresh.
I've never DM'd in my life, so this should be very interesting.
Gonna be fun.
I can't wait.
You'll have a blast. It's more fun than anything.
But I think that's it. Our past castmates are probably waiting in another Zoom call for us. So hang out. Our break won't be super long, and then we come back. We're gonna play the well wishes from our friends and, much as I hate it, the word, fans who have wished us well, and congratulations on 100 episodes. Also, the French Tuck is in the chat. Tuck, thank you for your sweet, sweet song. That was lovely. And also the cake that you baked.
It's gorgeous.
It was amazing.
Yes. Very good.
Whoosh cake, yeah.
Also, someone did artwork of the boss fight already, which
it's phenomenal.
It's very good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah.
It is phenomenal. Shout out to Brian McLaughlin, who's been doing a lot of cool art for us throughout the years. But this one is very, very impressive and quick. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, don't go anywhere. Go bio, go food, go med, go snack, and we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Not too long though.
Like 15 minutes max.
Hold on. See if I can do this.
Ken, I believe in you.
Yes.
I believe. I have a DCMA. Never mind.
No, we're not doing that.
want to say happy 100th episode to Rivals of Waterdeep. My experience on the show was such a great experience, and I will never trade it in the world. I was asked by Tanya several years ago if I would go on this journey to play, play D&D for the very first time. And I remember feeling so nervous about,